Hey everybody, my name is Tasha and welcome to Heart of Tarts. So today I was thinking that I should have themes for Heart of Tarts, and I can't stick with one thing for too long, so I'm going to take it month by month. The theme for October is Halloween. I just thought it would be so fun to make a bunch of spooky tarts and scary tarts and like gooey candy tarts. I don't know, like jack-o'-lanterns and skeletons. Is that a word? Skeletons and skulls. So today on the show we will be making a jack-o'-lantern tart. It's a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern tart. Let's just get started on this recipe. You want to start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Good for us. We got our oven fixed so we don't have to use the broiler anymore. Now to a food processor, we're going to start to make our crust mixture. You're going to add in 4 pitted dates and half a cup of old-fashioned oats. Blend those together until the dates are very small and the oats have formed something like an oat flour. See that? Amazing. Now you're going to add in 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg because it's autumn. Now we're going to add in a whole cup old-fashioned oats. These we don't want to mince up as much as the oat flour, just leave them so we can see them. 3 tablespoons earth balance or whatever non-dairy or dairy butter you prefer. That's just my choice. And 1/4 cup water. Pulse that together until it's just combined and the butter is spread all throughout and it's all yummy and gooey and lovely. Transfer your crust mixture to a 9-inch tart pan and press it evenly around the sides and the bottom. You want to bake it for 15 minutes. Take it out of the oven. It should be lightly browned, and then we are going to make our filling. I'm using 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree, which is like a cardinal sin. Why are we using the canned pumpkin puree? Because it's cheaper and we are cheap. I've actually never baked a pumpkin and used a puree. I would like to try it though one day soon. As far as the videos I've seen, it looks very simple, but I also didn't carve a pumpkin until I was 23, so we'll see, maybe next year. Also, we're going to add in 1/4 cup raisins, 1 whole banana minus the skin, a ½ teaspoon cinnamon so we can get our cinnamon and our nutmeg in there together. The crust and the filling, they're just so complimentary. We love them. And 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. Process it until it forms a puree. Now we are going to make our jack-o'-lantern pieces. I have a banana here. I'm going to slice off 3 pieces, alternating sides. 1 is going to be the eye, 1 is going to be the other eye, and 1 piece is going to be the nose. You're just going to cut those into triangles and place them onto your pumpkin puree that's on your tart crust. Now after I saw this, I was thinking I should use bigger pieces, but I didn't have bigger pieces because I had to use my one and only rest of the banana for the smile of the jack-o'-lantern. I did 2 on top and then I did 1 on the bottom. When I was done, I placed it on my pumpkin puree and I was like, wow, that is large and in charge and I don't want it to be. So I took it back off, and this is where I really started to make mistakes. I cut it in half lengthwise so it would be thinner, and even though it kind of fell apart, I was able to stick it back on there, and I was able to use the back half of the smile to create bigger eyes and nose for my jack-o'-lantern. So he looks a little bit more evened out, right? Right. I hope so. So that is our tart for today. I don't think these will get too scary because I didn't grow up with a scary Halloween. It was more about the colors and candy. I love candy. And like orange and like autumn things. The scariest thing we ever decorated with were probably those spider webs, and we would get these trash bags that you put the leaves in, and they were orange and they had jack-o'-lantern faces on them, and sometimes we didn't have enough leaves, so we put like newspaper in them, and they would stay outside all October and it would be so festive. We don't do things like that. I don't even think we raked up our leaves last autumn. But that's beside the point. If you like my show, subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you care, share. That's my new thing. I don't know if it makes sense. But if you care about the show, share it with your friends. And we can have a big tart loving community. Bye.